Excuse me, miss. Do you have a moment where I could interview you for a school project, or are you busy?
What's the project?
It's about stereotypes today in the world.
Okay.
It's about, all right, so this session's going to regard around Muslims. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with the refugees coming in from the Middle East because of war. Do you have any opinions on this, or no, you don't?
No, they don't bother me.
They don't bother you, so you think it's fine?
Yeah.
All right. A lot of people also have controversy over burqas and like headdresses in public. Do you think that that's fine as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then, are there any common stereotypes that you hear, not that you personally believe in, but that you hear around about Muslims? There isn't?
No.
All right. Common ones often terrorists. You've probably heard that before.
Yeah.
Somewhere along that. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. All right. Well, thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So basically, it's about modern day stereotypes, and we've interviewed people already about Muslims, African Americans, and Mexicans. And we were just wondering, do you have any views or points about the stereotypes of an African American male or female? Because so far people have been very kind and open-hearted and haven't really said anything. But are there any like common stereotypes that you hear or are directed towards you ever?
Just that I'm tall.
So tall? All right. So you're saying that basically there's not too much around the world that you're around nowadays?
Yeah.
Say it's getting better than it used to be?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
People that I'm around don't really do stereotypes.
They don't really? All right,
Yeah.
that's great. All right, well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no
Have a great day. It's about stereotypes in the common world today, and this little session is going to regard on Muslims and the Syrian refugees. I don't know if any of you guys have any knowledge on that subject.
Yep.
But as we know, the Syrian refugees are coming over from the Middle East because of war. Do you guys have any opinions on that? Like, what do you think of that?
What do I think of it?
Yeah, what do you think of it?
We have about 2 million people in this country that's starving already. We don't need the other 200,000 to come.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say
That's
about
all you're going to say? Yeah, that's fine, that's
sweet
fine.
and simple.
Other people also have problems with burqas and headdresses in public. Do you guys think that's all right, or would you rather not?
Rather not.
You put it this way. You go to their country, you abide by their laws. You come to this country, you abide by our
That
laws.
makes sense, that makes sense. Are there any common stereotypes that you hear about Muslims? Not necessarily that you believe in personally, but are there any that you hear?
Terrorists.
Terrorists? Yeah, that's a common one, yeah. So, thank you guys for your time.
All right.
Good talking to you. Have a good day. One of the controversial topics is illegal immigrants from Mexico coming in. Do you have any like certain opinions on Mexicans coming in from the border, whether it's legally or illegally?
I don't really.
Not really? All right. And just one more quick thing. A lot of people often think that Mexicans can be lazy and they come into the U.S. and basically just live off taxpayers and government's money. Would you say that's true, or would you?
I mean, I'm not really into all that stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of just keep to myself.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Listen, when in Rome, you do what Rome do.
Yes, that makes sense.
Get it?
I think I do. Yes. So,
Okay.
do you have anything to say about what people like think of?
I don't care what people think because they don't put food on my table and they don't pay my rent.
A lot of people, we just interviewed people about Muslims coming in from Syria and the Middle East, and we're moving on now. And there's still in the world, there's a little bit of stereotypes about African Americans and where or how they live. So do you think that it's right to assume that if you're an African American person, you were to live in a lower class or ghetto area?
Is it right to assume that?
Yeah.
When you say, is it right to assume it, we shouldn't have to assume
Yes,
it.
that's a great point.
They should have the rights that everybody else has.
Yes. If you were to see an African American male or female walking down the street, not suspiciously, just walking down the street casually, would you think that he was up to no good or a thief
Oh,
of some kind?
absolutely not.
Not at all? Yes.
Not
all right.
at all.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.